Now here's just a little test with a program called Keyscrambler. Now Keyscrambler tries to, or scrambles all of your keys in case you have a keylogger. Now it actually puts itself, at least the premium version does, and the professional puts a kernel level driver in there so it can get below all the keyloggers to scramble all the keys. Now people were saying, well, what if some malware got in there and put in, sure, it protects against, just programs running on APIs and running like regular programs, but what if malware put keyloggers down in the kernel level? They would say then Keyscrambler worthless. Wouldn't do anything. They'd be able to see your keystrokes fully. So I thought, well, let's try it out. So I got a program. Let's see here. Oops. It's a keylogging program that actually installs itself, and this is part of its advertising, a low kernel mode driver. Yeah, and so it puts itself as a low kernel mode driver. So in that sense, Keyscrambler should be worthless, right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and test it. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and turn keylogger off. Okay, it's currently off. We're going to go ahead and open up, let's just try WordPad. We're going to go ahead and type, oh my god, a keylogger is looking at everything I type. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and close that. Don't save it. And we're going to type unhide with the password. And we're going to go ahead and view the log for November 16th. There we go. We go all the way to the bottom. Oh, here it is. Oh my god. I don't know, space would be kind of sucky to read. Whatever I typed, it saw everything. So now we're going to go ahead and close it. Yes. And we're going to go ahead and turn keylogger back, or Keyscrambler back on. So now it's monitoring and scrambling all my keystrokes. Let's go back into Word. And I'll say if let's see, if Keyscrambler works as well as everyone thinks it does, then this kernel mode keylogger should see everything I am typing, right? Keyscrambler sucks. It should not. It should totally be able to record all the stuff I'm typing, because keylogger is shit compared to, I think that's what a new one person said. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and save that, or don't save it, and we're gonna go ahead and go back to Keyscrambler. Now in my previous attempts here, it just doesn't show anything. It just doesn't have a log. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in the demo, type in my password, and now we're gonna go ahead and view the log. So let's go down here. Okay. Okay. So here's the last one. Didn't hide, blah, blah, blah. Now, the run box is never scrambled, so just don't enter your credit card number in the run box. But if we go down here, we see enter, enter. Oh yeah, enter, enter, because I never did type WordPad. I just clicked enter, right? And so here, I pressed enter. And WordPad, it picks up backspaces I don't think are scrambled. Because if you notice, in all the keylogs I ever looked at, a backspace showed up as like a little circle. So everything else is encrypted. And so here is what I typed in. Do you see anything other than backspace? No. And so it completely hid from, and I quote, a low kernel keylogger. That's a driver, low level in the kernel. And it's also called elite keylogger. Okay, so that's just the test. That yes, now this might not defeat every single keylogger, and I'm not saying it does, But it is an example where you have a driver, low kernel mode, and this thing protected you. So that'd be it. Thanks.